Okay, round 2, Russia. Let's roll. Damn it, he's hit my valuable IPC down the drain. Gotta repair it though, I need all the things I can get in Russia, so yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. We're gonna go for pure land, obviously. Yeah, that's good to me. I'm also mixing in some artillery. I know the last few games I've tended to purely go for infantry, but obviously the attacking power is very weak. The artillery mixed in means that I can possibly counter-attack more effectively if necessary, so I'm starting to mix a few more artillery in. As you see, we've got more artillery around the place now. I think it's a better choice. Especially if we're going to go hardcore, you know, attack on Germans. I want to be able to force them with the Russians as well as Americans and Britain, so I want to have a bit of attacking power. Let's go for that. Combat move. I don't think we're going to do anything combat-wise here. I mean, we could potentially... this is tempting, actually. This is quite right for the plucking. Got a bomber in there, got a fighter, a couple of tanks. I feel like we can't pass that up. Let's do it. I've got a plan as well. I'm going to try and win the fight, destroy all their, or most of their units, and then pull out before the end, because that's going to prevent a counter-attack wiping out my best units. He's obviously got a lot of tanks in the region that are going to be able to swing back, and a couple of fighters in the region that's going to be able to swing back and take this. If I defeat the best units here, if I can, just about, and then pull out, so I don't lose my tanks and fighters, I'm going to try that. Bit of a new strat, but I'll go for it. Here, I guess, can we do this? I guess we still need to destroy, don't we? Just try it, see what happens. Yeah, I don't want these tanks here. I want them further back. I don't want to spend any kind of troops in West Russia. I don't want to hold West Russia, so yeah, I'm going to leave everything in there as it is. What we actually, let's just double check my math here. Okay, we've got 2 fighters which cancel out their fighter, tanks, infantry, 1 bomber. Yeah, that's what I was. I'll say that. Need to remember to move these guys as well down in non-combat turn. I think that should be it though. We're also going to move 1 infantry up there to prevent a blitz attack. Let's have a look. So I want to be careful what we're doing. I want to think about this. I want to do enough damage and then pull out if I can. That's good hits. That was they missed. All 5 missed. That's brutal. They missed. That's good. Please be 1. Yeah, good. And we'll get a hit here. No. Wow. Okay. That was a terrible attack from both sides. That was awful. Pretty much everyone missed there. Come on. Strong. That's better. 2. I'll give you like 3 or 4. Fairly strong, but I want that bomber down. Damn it. Let's hope we take out the bomber. Miss. Miss. Good. 1 hit here at least. Yeah, good. Just 1. Another hit here probably, yep. Okay, so we're left with... I think if I press this hat now, I'm going to win the fight, which I don't want to... I don't want to... Yeah, give them the option, so I'm going to retreat now. But I think we... Yeah, we cost them a bit. We only lost a few infantry. We cost them a couple of tanks. So yeah, I'm going to retreat on that one. Just softening up the troops, basically. Yeah, 21 obviously, that's good. We're just keeping the Germans at bay. Wearing them down a little bit. The Russians can't fight toe-to-toe with Germany. I think it's just about just holding the line, also whittling the troops down when possible. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Nice, 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 nice. That was a long battle. Long battle. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Took out a couple of tanks, infantry units. Didn't lose anything apart from infantry. That's good. So all our heavy stuff is still alive. That's the thing. I want to keep all these boys strong. And now we can put the fighters back in West Russia, so that's going to hopefully hold for any kind of counter-attacking Germans. Non-combat. We're going to reinforce. What is this region actually? Buryatia. What it's called? Excuse me. Reinforce that. Let's pop you up there. Keep you. That's just a prevention of a blitz attack. That's all it is, because they can. These tanks could sweep through here if this unit's not here. If there's one unit there, then it means we can. Once we build here, we can just wipe them out. So that's just a blitz prevention, basically. Here, I think we're looking okay. Just thinking what can attack. It's actually very little. They can. Yeah, 1, 2. They've got very few. Yeah, not much they can do here, really. I'll put a few just in there, just in case. I want to make sure I hold Caucus. I think, just double check, I think that should be it. Everything's where it should be. In fact, I may move. Yeah, let's move these down, actually, yeah. Reinforce West Russia again. Yep, that's good. That's good. And here. That sub's done a job actually. It's done really well. Survived the attack over there. Took out a transport and a sub here. So there's no real German fleet at the moment apart from there, but they'll hopefully be destroyed soon. B's not a threat right now, so yeah, it's looking good. Mobilization. We shout. What do we need here? Actually, need a few more infantry. Just pop a couple of infantry in there, and we'll put the rest in Russia. There we go. I've got to be careful actually, because there's a sneaky little back door to Moscow here. Have you seen it? If they get tanks in here, then they can blitz 1, 2, attack Russia. So I've got to be a little bit careful of that, because that could be, if I'm not paying attention, that could screw me. Got to be really, really careful about that. I'm hoping the defences here are going to hold for a bit. I could probably do with putting a few more infantry in there. I've got no intention of pushing out of India. I think we're just going to try and hold it there. Possibly with a... We might push out if we've got some... We do have troops here, actually. We've got 4 infantry on I think that's 4 infantry, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's 4 infantry. There is potential for an attack here. I've got the fighters for a bit of firepower, but again, we need more artillery in here. So I might actually, yeah, what I could do is put some artillery in there. I'm just looking at the German move before I end this turn. I'm just going to look at Germany, see what they're capable of doing right now. The good news is the fleet is minimal. That's what I'm glad about. Here's looking a bit worrying. Obviously, I want to stop this push down here. There is a blitz, obviously, available here. 1, 2, which I can't prevent. So yeah, they might blitz this a little bit. So I've got to probably try and... I think the fighters are a good thing here because they can also clear that tank if it comes down here. They also help these infantry clear this back. In terms of actual mainland Europe, it's looking okay. I mean, they've got Karelia, and that's going to be tough to... We're not going to retake that anyway. There was no intention of retaking that ASAP, but yeah, the 3 tanks are a little bit worrying. I'm not concerned about the infantry. Yeah, it's looking alright. I wish I'd taken out that bomber though, because Matt's going to keep pounding Moscow, which is a good move, and it's frustrating because it just takes away the IPC. I'm disappointed I couldn't get that, but that's alright. If he reinforces the region next time, we can maybe try again. Yeah, so looking good. Happy with that. Okay, round 2, Britain. Let's crack on. Now, as I said, my overall game plan was to focus on Germany this game. I think that's probably a good idea. The thing that's making me question that is the fact we had a good victory down here against the Japanese, and with that we could possibly push on with some extra units in India and try and put some pressure on what is this? Shanghai, yeah, Jiangsu. It's tempting to do that. The only problem with that is it's going to be, yeah, it's going to leave Germany stronger because I'm going to put IPCs into, you know, India, and with that I'll have to obviously use the Americans to reinforce as well because the British can't do it by themselves. That's going to just, yeah, take away from Germany. So I think the plan maybe we'll keep the presence here. I'm going to take Dawn. This is not Dawn, it's Philippines, isn't it? East Indies. Going mad, that's the Philippines. Yeah, so we'll take East Indies, take away some IPCs from India, possibly threaten a few things around here, keep them guessing, and then all the while just defending here. And I probably will need to put a few more infantry units in India to strengthen it up. We're also going to have to deal with this German thing over here in Africa because this is not good. This could potentially, we could lose all of Africa here, and it's not a lot of IPC, but it is something. And Britain only got 32 to play with anyway, so they're not exactly flush for money really. So let's think about. I think I still want to. These planes are deadly. That's the thing. I can't put a fleet in the water here because it's just going to get bombed. It's going to get destroyed by fighters. It's not happening. I think we're going to put maybe another round of aircraft. Because again, we are sort of supporting Russia here as well. At the moment, I'm getting Britain to hang on while I get the Americans involved. So to that end, it may be better just to get some more fighters in Britain that I can use to sort of, you know, help out attacks. Possibly even send over to Russia again for more of a guarding role, defensive. Right. Anyway, let's get 3 infantry units for a start. Pop in India just to strengthen that a little bit. I don't want to lose India. That's one thing I don't want to lose. What can they attack with? I'm just concerned if we take too many fighters out of India. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can take this and come back and land in India. But if we attack anything further afield, which I was planning to do, we're not going to be able to make it back to India on the same turn, which is going to leave India pretty open to what looks like a decent amount of attacking power. 2 infantry here, artillery, a plane, possibly, tank, 1, 2, even like a transport. I'm not sure even no, that won't lie, but planes there maybe. 1, 2, 3, no, not quite, but still I think we'd probably lose it. So let's, yeah, infantry in there. Let's get some fighters, I think. A few more planes. We'll get another infantry unit for Britain. Once the US mobilise and sort of get a bit of control over the sea here, I can possibly build like an aircraft carrier for Britain, secure the British Isles. Then we can start thinking about transports because they'll be safe to sit here and, you know, ferry troops over. So yeah, let's just lay the groundwork first. Again, this game is the long game. We're playing a long game here. It's not about you can't get a quick victory. Because we need all the control points, so yeah, we need to find a way to get Germany under control. Combat move. So let's take East Indies. I don't plan on leaving the infantry there. Hopefully we won't lose too many. The bombardment and the plane should help out with that. I'm expecting to only lose 2 infantry there. And then we can move on to Borneo and just take some money away from Japan. Here, I think I want to take this tank out. I think we should do that. I'm going to move this guy up here in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I may even put a defensive plane. Tell you what, let's cancel. It's risky. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll attack with 2 fighters there. And that's, yeah, double the firepower of a tank, so if I get the right dice we should be fine. Then that leaves one plane to move into this region. What is this region? Sudan. Okay, so it leaves a fighter to sit in Sudan with the infantry, and that should hold from this, which I'm guessing their inevitably is going to try and come south. That should prevent that. Any other combat moves? Don't think so. Oh, the bomber, of course. The pressure on the industry. That should be it, I think. Oof, close. Oh, nice, full 6. Happy days. That's what we want to see. Should be a quick battle, this one. Nice. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. This is the one I'm worried about because I don't want to lose 2 fighters here potentially if I get very unlucky. That would be a massive blow. So I'll take a bit of a gamble here. That's okay. Just get lucky. Shit. Lost 1. Oh well. Tank's dead, which is the main thing. A bit pricey, but it'll probably cost us more if the tank's allowed to roam everywhere. Okay, let's pop. I tell you what, let's pop you. Oh god. Back there you go. In there, in there. Now this fighter. I built 2 fighters, I believe, in them. Yeah, it's going to go to infantry. Yeah, let's put us back in India. I think we're strong enough in Russia, I think, for now. On our own, so I'll bring this fighter back, because I want to maybe use this for a possible attack over here. Plane back. Anything else? You're already moved. Everything looks good. One thing I didn't think about, which I've just realised now, these guys are in range. His fleet is in range of my fleet down here. 1, 2. So I need to move these guys out. And I can't, because I used to bombardment. Oh god, that's the thing, if you're not paid, you've got to be so careful. You have to think about everything. Because if you've just potentially lost... Can they sweep around there? Yeah, of course they can. Well, we've got to leave everything in there, I think, just to try and defend what I have. I can't really pull out now. I think the only bonus is the fact that he does move things out from here to try and take this, and he'll need a bit because I've got a fighter. The fighter and the aircraft carrier, they both defend on higher numbers than they attack, yeah. The illustrious. I like how they've got the names of the ships. Yeah, he'll have to bring something fairly substantial, which will again leave this area slightly more vulnerable, so... Yeah, I still regret that, actually. I should have probably moved them out of the way. But whatever. It's done. I'll call this one here. And phase. Mobilization. Smack you in there. I think what I might do, I'll change this slightly. Undo that. No, I don't. Infantry. I'm going to put the rest in Britain. Fighters, we're prepping for the fleet, so I want 2 fighters in there to put on the aircraft carrier. Yeah. Okay, good raid on the German industrial complex. That was good. A bit more IPC gained. Cleared out of tanks. Yeah, not too bad. Slight mistake with the fleet here, but it won't be too costly. Alright. Okay, as expected, we lost our fleet in the south. Matt mentioned he attacked India, but lost a lot of troops. He got a really bad dice roll apparently, so I think we're fortunate to have India as well at the moment, so I'll count myself lucky. Yeah, I guess at the moment we've got some isolated troops now in the East Indies, which is not great, and there's no way of getting them out, so they're going to be stuck there, but they're defending a 4-point piece of territory, so it's not terrible, I guess. Anyway, let's just focus on America for now. Just thinking what only, because obviously the fleet as well is really south now. It's going to take them 2 turns to get back up. In that time, I can possibly... Oh, that's nasty. I can destroy those transports anyway, and then aircraft carrier, sub destroyer. Possibly. I could possibly take that fleet as America. 1 attack. This is a 2. Equal there. A sub against the cruiser +2. Yeah, I think we're outnumbering them. I think that's actually all right. And the fighters will swing it for us. So if we get in their land anyway. I wish I had a bloody transport. Oh, if I had a transport, like, just there, could win the battle and just, like, take Japan, that'd be so good. That'd be a crippling move for Japan. But alas, it's not meant to be. We reinforced that before I can do that. This is nasty though, because obviously we're going to it's going to be a combined attack. I think what I'll probably have to do is going to have to put a unit there to stop the blitz westward. Yeah, look, I've got to help Russia out here because I don't want to lose all this empire that quickly. I'm just thinking what is over here as well. Got the aircraft, got a transport. I think in terms of I think it's time to build transports right now. Obviously, we get a transport here, move these troops over, and they're gonna be sitting there basically for a turn. I'll be sitting there with some troops. I don't think there's anything he can actually do to attack me, assuming we defeat all these ships. The planes. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a bomber will be able to reach me here. 1, 2, 3. Fighter can't, but a bomber could. So I'm gonna have to leave it with something. I think if we take a destroyer, sink the transports, put a battleship next to the transport. That's probably the way to do it, and then we'll have these other ones. Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. So in that case, then let's focus purely on the east side. So let's rake in some transports here. So we'll have 4 transports. Maximum transport. So 4, and then we'll have more afterwards. So we'll build. Make sure we've got enough for 4. I should take them off straight away. So we'll go artillery, infantry. Got at least 12. So we possibly could get another cruiser here just to kind of secure things. We have got a battleship to sort of be wary of. 1, 2 it can get. Actually no, it can only get as far as here, actually in terms of this go. Possibly actually. I'll tell you what. I'm tempted to go for a bomber actually. Or a couple of subs, because we could send the subs down here and try and take out that battleship. It'd be pretty sneaky. Let's get some subs. I think I want to have sea superiority around here. Let's do it. Combat move. Right. Just thought about this as well. I'm going to do this. Want you taken out. That also means that they can't. I could possibly leave it to fighters, but I'll sacrifice that transport. I'm not going to defend it. over here we're going to move 2 destroyers and a cruiser. I think if we do that, we're going to have to go all out and commit to having these guys here as well. Because obviously I'm wary of these fighters, they can come in and cause a lot of problems, so I have to commit on that fight. Sink the subs and then try and defend. And then the fighters aren't in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. Even the bombers can't hit anything over here. There's nothing immediately in the way, so I can leave my transports sitting here with no danger, which is good. So that's fine. We'll get the bomber, same again. Bomb the hell out of this industrial complex. Combat move, right. So, destroyer on the transports. Cost them some IPCs. And then we're going to put a sub-destroyer aircraft. 2 fighters. Let's press the attack on Japan. Then we'll, after this, we'll move. Yeah, we'll sit the transport somewhere here, maybe here or here. Either one's good. Making sure that's it. I think we're good. Nice. Yeah, decent hit. Not bad. I think, to be honest, I just realised we're double bombing Germany. So actually, Germany it's -11 now on the industrial complex. That's heavy. So that's 10. Well, it's 11 IPC. You have to rebuild that with, which is huge. So that's a pretty good double raid by bombers there. Happy with that. Yeah. Again, this is just a move to put pressure on Germany. Take away some IPC. Also, it's going to mean we're putting pressure on the troops in Africa. That's not a good start. Okay, though. Good. Nice, perfect. Perfect. Morocco's down. This. Oh no, not quite. I thought it was going into the Japan battle. Okay, I should mop up this fairly easily. 1 hit. Should be another hit here. Wow! Just 1. And no hits. Sweet. That's the subs cleaned up. Now this is the key battle for this turn. Japanese fleet outside Japan. See what we can do. We've got enough firepower to do it. So if we get lucky with the hits. One of those, damn it. One. Here. That's good. Okay, we've got a couple there. Okay, hits here. 1 hit remaining. Let's get rid of the sub. Damn it, another hit there. Take the destroyer. Guess. Yeah. Gotta get a hit. Damn it. Okay, he missed as well, that's good. Come on. No. Damn it. That sucks. Just thinking about where I am actually, I think I'm gonna have to lose a fight here. Kind of annoying, come on. Yes, good. Damn it! Ah, oh, that's so annoying. Lost so much. Oh. Where can the I'm just trying to think where the fighter can land. I don't think it can land anywhere, to be honest. Where do we move it from? We moved it from south, didn't we? 1, 2. Honestly can't picture the map. I'm gonna have to just lose initial fire. I can't remember. That's not a good fight for me there at all, really. How was the IPC? Even. At least it was even, I suppose. On combat. Let's grab some lads here. Ooh, we can actually. That's pretty. Reinforce these guys. Not that I want to, but. So I think we're going to be safe here. If I put them, sit them in this one. He'll obviously reinforce with infantry and things on Japan. So I think I can take it, but at least I'm going to have a presence there. I might get to threaten like another move. Actually, yeah, if we put them here, we can threaten move to Shanghai. Excuse me. Which could work. Again, the only thing that can hit us there is the bomber, so the battleship should be able to defend against that. Yeah, non-combat. Let's move you back. Good job, bomber. Good well. You're all good. Everything looks fine. Again, we'll probably lose that transport, but I'm happy to sacrifice that for this, for getting this Morocco place. Start pushing on Germany a bit. Yeah, I think we are good. I think we're good. Mobilization. 3 transports, sparking you boys, and 2 subs. Perfect. Not too bad, not too bad. Okay, I'll end this one here. Another decent 10, I think, round 2. Fairly happy with that. Alright, see you in round 3.